Welcome to your Daily Techpresso. In today's episode, we'll cover Google's potential $23 billion acquisition, AT&T's recent negotiation with hackers, Rabbit One Real AI Assistant's data issue, the approval of a PC emulator for iPhone by Apple, and Huawei's massive new R&D center. First up, let's talk about Google set to make its biggest startup acquisition ever. Google is considering a $23 billion acquisition of Wiz, a cloud cybersecurity startup. Wiz partners with big names like Amazon and Oracle and provides tools to secure corporate cloud infrastructure. These tools create a normalizing layer between cloud environments to help businesses find and eliminate critical risks quickly. The acquisition is driven by Google Cloud boss Thomas Kurian. If it goes through, it could significantly boost Google's reputation as a secure cloud platform. However, it might also face regulatory scrutiny from U.S. authorities due to the deal's large size and market implications. Next, let's talk about AT&T paid hacker $370,000 to delete stolen customer data. According to a Wired report, AT&T paid around $370,000 to a hacker to delete stolen customer data from a hacking incident earlier this year. Initially, the hacker demanded $1 million, but after negotiations through an intermediary named Reddington, the payment was settled in Bitcoin on May 17th. Reddington claimed that the data was entirely deleted following the payment. However, there remains a possibility that some pieces of the data are still accessible. This incident shows how companies might deal with hackers to protect customer data, albeit controversially. On to our next story. Rabbit One Real's AI assistant has secretly been storing user chats that can't be deleted. The Rabbit One Real AI assistant had been logging user chats unbeknownst to users, potentially making sensitive information accessible if the device was lost, stolen, or sold. Users were not initially aware of this issue, raising concerns over privacy. Rabbit has now introduced a factory reset option to address these concerns and reduce the amount of data stored on the device. They assured users there was no evidence of misuse of pairing data, and a software update to fix the issue will be installed automatically on all One Real devices. Now let's discuss Apple approving the first PC emulator for iPhone. Apple has given the green light to UTM-SE, a free app that allows users to run virtual machines for Windows, Linux, and macOS on their iPhones. The app does not require jailbreaking and supports various operating systems like Windows 10, Windows 11, and even older versions like Windows 7 and XP. UTM-SE uses the QEMU open-source emulation engine and markets itself as a retro PC emulator. This tactic helps navigate Apple's restrictive guidelines on emulators, allowing users to run classic software and old-school games on their iPhones. Finally, we have Huawei debuts massive R&D center larger than Apple Park and Microsoft HQ combined. Huawei recently opened its largest research and development center in Shanghai, spanning 2,600 acres. The new facility, named Liangshu Lake, houses over 35,000 scientists and engineers, making it bigger than both Apple Park and Microsoft's Redmond campus combined. The new R&D center cost Huawei 10 billion yuan and forms part of Shanghai's strategy to become a global leader in scientific and technological innovation by 2025. Despite facing international sanctions and financial constraints, Huawei is aiming to boost innovation in semiconductor designs, advanced wireless communication systems, and smart vehicle technologies at this new center. That's all for today's Techpresso. Thanks for listening, and see you tomorrow for your daily Techpresso.